Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elliot Webber and welcome back to Do You Remember, the series on my channel where we look back over the years of the BTCC and we pick out a certain driver and we see how well they did in BTCC, what they did after BTCC, and of course where they are now. And in this episode we are going to be talking about Michael Bentwood. So as always, let's get straight into this. Now, some of you might remember Michael Bentwood. Obviously, if you don't, then that's why I'm making this video. Michael Bentwood debuted in the BTCC during the production class era. Basically, for those of you who don't know, during the 2001 season, the BTCC was split up into two classes. The BTC-T class, or the touring class, and then the production class, the secondary class. Basically, it was to bump the numbers up because yeah, obviously this was during unfortunately this was during the end of the Super Touring era, moving into the new era of BTCC back then, and unfortunately there just weren't enough numbers for it to be a one class system, so they had to bring the production class in, and obviously that worked for a good few years. That worked until obviously it was introduced in 2001, or well, technically 2000, but introduced properly in 2001, before then moving into 2002, and then obviously its final year in 2003. And Michael Bentwood would debut during the production class. He would debut in 2003, the final year of the production class, where he would debut with Edenbridge Racing in a BMW 320 SI. I think this car is a great looking car. I'll leave some pictures up of Michael's 2003 production class car. I love this car. I love the 320 in the S2000 spec. Body kit and wings and stuff like that. So yeah, a little bit biased to be honest, but personally for me, I think this is one of the best looking production cars ever. So yeah, and it would be a pretty decent season for Michael Bentwood. He would take 4 wins in class, none overall obviously, but 4 class wins, I believe 10 podiums in class as well, which would give Michael Bentwood 3rd place in the production class championship standings at the end of the season. Obviously, unfortunately, he did not win the championship. I believe he came pretty close, but for the second half of 2003, the production class was dominated by Luke Hines in a Honda Civic Type R with, I can't remember the name of the team now. it will come to me, 100%. Barwell. It was Barwell Motorsport there. I got there in the end. Obviously, yeah, the team that is currently the manufacturer Lamborghini team in British GT. So yeah, got there in the end. So Luke Hines won the production class championship. Obviously, I've already made a Do You Remember video of him. I did that about a year ago, so do go check that out. And obviously check out the rest of the Do You Remember videos. I have created a playlist finally on my channel, so you can go and watch all the previous 6 episodes, and obviously there will be more to come after this one. So yeah, Luke Hines won the production class championship, but obviously, as mentioned, Michael Bentwood would finish 3rd, but still that would of course be enough for him to move up into the main BTCC championship for 2004, the year I was born. So yeah, and this one will be pretty interesting because this was effectively a quote-unquote manufacturer team for Michael Bentwood. He would be in a 4th Vauxhall Astra Coupe. It was essentially a 2003 car, but still, Michael Bentwood would be racing for the VXR Junior Team for 2004, essentially a 4th Triple Eight car. Obviously, that would mean he would be partnering the other 3 Triple Eight drivers of course, Ivan Muller, the eventual champion of 2004, James Thompson, and Luke Hines, the man he lost the production class title to. So yeah, 4 Vauxhalls, 3 of them under the manufacturer team, and obviously Michael Bentwood. And Michael Bentwood would have a solid season. He would get multiple top 10s, which meant points during this era, and it would be a phenomenal, not phenomenal, but a pretty decent season for him. Regular top 10s, and in fact, he would pick up 2 podiums during this season. He picked one up at the opening round at Thruxton, and he would pick up another one at the second round at Brands Hatch, which was, I believe, in race 3, which was one of the most chaotic races of the season. This was where that Rob Huff would take his first ever British Touring Car Championship win. So yeah, so 2 podiums for Michael Bentwood. I believe he finished P14 in the championship. It was 14th or 15th. I might be wrong. I'll put up some stats, and I will put up where Michael finished in the 2004 season. So overall, not too bad at all. Unfortunately, I can't really find anything to say what he did after BTCC yet. Unfortunately, he would not return to BTCC or at all after 2004. He could not find a seat for 2005, and yeah, he just did not come back at all. So he technically only did one whole season in 2004, but then obviously if you include the production class for 2003, he did 2 full seasons, finishing 3rd in the production class in 2003, and then finishing around 13th, 14th in 2004. But now let's try and figure out where he is now. I forgot to look at his career section on his Wikipedia page. So luckily Michael Bentwood would manage to find some form of racing after he left BTCC in 2004. He would go on to have quite a successful GT career, racing in many different GT championships, including the UK and across Europe, between 2005 and 2010. He had a part-time season in 2006 due to a knee operation, but unfortunately beyond 2010 I can't find much. I don't know if Michael Bentwood is retired, I don't know if he's on a part-time thing, I don't know if he is like coaching or whatever. There is just not much to go off according to his Wikipedia page. So yes, he had a GT career after the British Touring Car Championship, but beyond 2010 I can't find anything. So yeah, that would basically be it for Michael Bentwood. 12 podiums, 10 of them in class, in the production class. No race wins, but 2 overall podiums for Michael Bentwood in what was honestly a pretty decent season. Like, Michael Bentwood was pretty solid in 2004. I think he showed that even though he was not in the best car, he could still run with some of the front runners. He was one of the top midfield stars, is probably the best way to describe it. And I think it would have been interesting. I think Michael Bentwood definitely, hopefully, unless, you know, I'd imagine he just could not find a seat for 2005, but I think it would have been very interesting to see Michael Bentwood stay in the British Touring Car Championship, especially during the latter years of the noughties, where we slowly started to introduce S2000 cars as well. I think, yeah, it definitely would have been interesting to see, because it looked like that Michael Bentwood definitely had some potential. But that is it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you remember Michael Bentwood in the British Touring Car Championship between 2003 and 2004? What are your personal memories of Michael? Have you met the guy? Is he a nice guy? I imagine he is. And yeah, what were your thoughts on him as a driver? Do you think Bentwood could have become a British Touring Car Champion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Of course, if you are new around here as well, be sure to like this video, share with your mates as well, because it of course does help my channel grow, and of course press that subscribe button, because we are firmly on the road to 400 subscribers. We're about, I believe we're about 27 subs away from 400. I would very much love 400 subs by December 31st, 2024, or January 1st, 2026. I don't know why I said 2024, I meant 2025. So yeah, I would like 400 subscribers by the end of this year, guys. So please share, please subscribe, please check out my recent videos as well, because for some reason they are just not hitting people's sub boxes. So also do hit that bell as well, so you don't miss a video. Again, I have left a playlist of my Do You Remember series, so you can watch every single episode up to date. And of course, there will be more coming. I have 3 more Do You Remember videos planned, and of course I have way more videos planned in the future. There is another trackside video that will be coming on its way within the next couple of weeks as well, so make sure you stick around for that. Thank you guys for watching, and of course I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.